Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War. We are fighting the defense of Washington as the Confederacy. We successfully took the capital over 3 episodes, and then over the last 2 episodes, we've been defending as a massive Union army under General Grant is counterattacking and trying to destroy the Confederate army in and around the federal capital. If we are successful in defending the federal capital, then we will win the war and the battle, and this long campaign will be over. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to my live streamy self, and we will watch as this battle progresses. In our last episode, we fought in the south as the Union attempted to flank and take the city directly. We're shifting back north toward Fort Stevens, where the main federal force is trying to overwhelm our position there. And with that being said, let's jump back into that, guys. Hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't lose the northern forts. All right, so we're headed back north. All right. General, we must not lose the forts north of Washington, or else we will lose the battle. Defend them at all costs. Right? We'll continue to defend them at all costs. Already destroyed one of the southern forces here. You can see some of our troops, or no, they're all same troops as before. We're kind of defending these guys in an active defense, if you will. Mainly because I was worried that if I let the enemy focus on this fort, it's really exposed up there on its own. So if I let them, you know, focus too much of their effort on this fort without really sort of trying to break up their attacks, then I would be in some serious trouble. So I did lose, you know, Otis's brigade is more or less done. He's going to get destroyed. Amon's brigade was really hurt. Nelson's brigade was pretty badly shot up as well. But the real goal here was to weaken the enemy, and I think by destroying its 4 or 5 artillery batteries, we did that. Additionally, we're going to continue sort of trying to turn them on the far right flank with this, you know, about 4,000 men, continuing to overwhelm their artillery batteries, sweep them from the field. It seems like the bulk of their force here is located on the right side of the map, or sorry, the left side of the map, our left flank. And yet another federal corps shows up, and again, it's on the left side of the map. It seems to be where the majority of their effort is. Got 43 morale. You should be able to fire a volley. The cutoff is 40. Oh, not anymore, you don't. Whoa, I didn't mean for you to do that. Why don't you fall back? Skirmishers, go forward and die. Alright. So, more Yankees showing up. Got quite a few in the fort over here. They're really chasing Nelson, you know, like they're tending to go that way. We'll see if they make an effort on Fort Stevens here in the center of our line. I'm skeptical, but I'd be happy if they did. They've shifted all of their artillery over here on me. We have 25,000 Union, 38,000 of our troops on the field. They only have 160 guns left. Thought that volley was going to finish off Wainwright's battery over there. If I could bring these 1,700 soldiers south. Didn't quite do it. Rogers' battery's dead. There you go. Focus our fire here on Dickey's brigade. I think he just destroyed. Yep, that battery's destroyed, so we can move them south. That rebel brigade was finally destroyed. Oh god, a lot of troops stacking up on this flank. Don't really have any reserves over here, so if they do break through on this far left, we may be in for a treat. Although granted, technically all we have to do is hold the forts, so I suppose, you know, we've got a fair chance of doing that. Yikes, Jackson. Canister fire. I gotta keep up my concentration here on this right flank, or brigades easily take serious damage. Alright. That battery's dead. Keep shifting the troops along the lines. Actually pull this brigade as well. We'll add 2 more brigades to this flanking maneuver, you know, as we've kind of relieved the pressure on the far right. We can shift troops that had been positioned over there to other tasks, really to strengthen the attack. Barksdale, come on. Destroy Dandy. Should be dead. Does he keep hanging around? Hanging around. Hanging around. Kid's got alligator blood. Can't get rid of him. Alright. You get behind the line. Maybe Warner chases you. Maybe not. Alright, we got supply wagons keeping these guys in supply. They're just, you know, losing a lot, or at least being pressed a lot. They're really losing a lot or not. Alright, Barksdale, 1 more volley should finish off Dandy, I gotta think. Race and range, point blank. Alt, shoot the guy. Granted, he's in good cover, so maybe not quite 1 more volley. I think he'll take more than 1. Alright, the enemy's stacking up against Durussi now, finally. But we've got quite a few troops in the fort. Definitely my strongest position yet. And half the artillery that had been arrayed against it is gone, thanks to those sort of spoiling attacks. Meanwhile, if we go back to this flank, see we're getting additional troops into position. Sweep these boys from the field. Granted, some of us are low on ammo. We'll go ahead and advance this line of 4 brigades. Advance more straight. Okay, you can see there, Schoff didn't withstand much before his men were running. I think Woodall was for sure dead. Up running. We're gonna have to shift some of their forces our way as well, I think. Woodall took 1 volley. Got 1 in on Lynch, although it didn't seem to do anything. Wow. Hung in there a lot longer than I thought he would. In any event, he still was destroyed. Adams' brigade is shifting its fire. You can see here substantial resources are massed against Barksdale still playing kind of a spoiling role over here. And a lot of enemy artillery. We're down to 140 guns. I'm gonna, again, I think I'm gonna pull more troops from this defensive line. Add to the attack. Try and sweep them. Stevens seems secure. Coulter's brigade, destroy him. Well, if not destroyed outright, he's no longer an effective fighting force, I don't think. Alright, Nelson can come up here and help in this maneuver. Rusty's still hanging in there. Barksdale's chewing up and causing enemy units to divert their main attack. Nelson come in here on McDougal's flank, fire a nice little volley there that dislodges him. Guys, keep your advance up. That enemy artillery under Adams is driven out of its position. Berkland, you'll come forward. Goof is pushed back as well. This cavalry's gonna get a charge in. They'll meet with us, or at least they'll fire a point-blank volley. See, the enemy is shifting a lot of troops here our way to engage us in this open field. But we're sweeping all before us, reinforcing success. The general firing line is beginning to establish itself. Fire your volley that way. Ah, I was hoping I'd destroy him. Didn't end up doing it. Alright. Again, these are all troops that aren't attacking DeRussi, so from my mind, this is a successful diversion of the enemy's resources. Destroyed their whole right wing. We swung our right wing. We swung our right wing out. There's 150 cavalry we're engaged in a melee with. Alright, 1,300 more troops coming up. Lynch is losing quite a bit of men, actually. Finnegan is stuck in a tough spot where he's engaging cavalry with enemy artillery to his front. Man, Lynch, stop taking those volleys. You guys need more ammo is really the issue. Do we have any wagons around here? Bring 5 wagon. Meanwhile, DeRussi still is safe. These guys failed to break through on our left flank, so it looks like they're shifting a lot of their troops north. Fire into the flank there. Finnegan was just driven back. Her right wing is getting overlapped a little bit by Federal cavalry, so it's losing some of its punch. Alright. Lynch and Finnegan have finally been driven back. Alright. So our right flank here of this attack has been broken up a bit. Maybe more than a bit. Nonetheless, all of these troops are dealing with our main attack and are not attacking the fort. Only 2 hours left. Still time if they have sufficient resources to take the fort, but they're down to about 15,000 men. I'm not sure they can do it even if they, you know, somehow manage to stop us right this instant. Oh, a nice little volley there. Bradley. Alright, well, you just caused a brigade of 600 enemy to surrender, at least temporarily. Very good, sir, very good. For now, anyway. Alright, that brigade was just destroyed. Your morale's recovered, Lynch. Come back in, rejoin the fight. Finnegan rejoin the fight on Scott's flank. The Alabama Brigade just hang in there for 1 or 2 more volleys, and we've got these 3 Federal brigades flanked. Oh no! Enemy cavalry to our flank! Scott's brigade just got a nice little whacking thing. Since we covered some of his morale, bring him up. Wow. Eddie and Nelson really just unloaded on that federal left. See here, the enemy is trying to attack DeRussi. They just don't have enough manpower to make it work. Pearson's brigade just got a nice volley there. He's gone. Ramsey's routed. Nice. Sheridan, your troops are being shot to pieces. Oh, Kirkland. Don't do me like that. There you're going to have 4 brigades shooting at you, every one of them larger than you. It's a turkey shoot. Got ammo. The wagon's right here supplying you with ammo. Get ammo faster. Scouts brigade, finish him off. Nice volley there. Double volley. Low 200 men, but still around. Finnegan just took some flank fire from some cavalry. Scouts brigade should get one more volley and be done. Alabama boy should finish him. Oh, we still survived. Oh, alright. Finnegan was just routed. So the enemy just launched a fierce attack against our left. Nelson driven back. This federal brigade destroyed for good. Harry is on our left. Somehow Scott is still hanging in there. Oh wait, that was cavalry we just shot at. I meant to shoot at Scott. Nelson retreating again. But he's doing his job. There's another Yankee brigade running. We're good. Yeah. These results are more than good. I can't really retreat Bradley off the map. He'll fall right back into Yankee hands, so I've got to bring him into Fort DeRussi. Side friendly lines. Come on, Nelson skirmishers. Get a volley on Perry. There you go. Perry's finished. Nelson, come up here. Well, we may not destroy the whole Yankee army, but I'm damn close. I'm confident in victory at this point. Sheridan's cavalry is more or less a nuisance. I'm not that worried that he can change the balance of anything at this point. Alright, we have 2,000 muskets on Osborne's brigade. We should be able to reduce it. This has become somewhat more of a mopping up operation. Anything. Right. Gross is being charging. He's gonna die. There you go. Gross is gone. Another brigade over here on the right that Lynch finished off. And again, the fort is largely secure. The only blue men inside the walls are ones that we captured as prisoners. Man, this active defense, as bloody as it is, and if I had another battle to fight, it would be disastrous, has kind of worked out. There's Baxter. Not quite finished, but close. I deal with some of these Yankee guns. Yikes. Lynch, you are eating some serious canister fire here. But they'll tell ballads of you, sir. They'll tell ballads. Sing ballads. Whatever. The Irish, are you're saying they're the ones fighting this battle? They just got right off the boat and thrown into the Battle of Washington? Probably. They did recruit Irish immigrants literally straight off the boat. In any event, the Confederates, the ordinary Confederate soldier isn't faring much better in this battle. He's faring better in the sense that, you know, some more of them are alive and his side is winning. But at the end of the day, this is just an outright slaughter for all sides. Well, I sure hope there aren't any more Yankees that are going to show up and just crush my right flank that I've completely abandoned. But if they really had the 99,000 men, I'm not sure what else they've got left. I've seen at least 70,000, I think. They started with 40 in this map. And they had 30 on the other map. So maybe there are 20,000 soldiers unaccounted for somewhere. Put those supply wagons in there. Fine if you want to destroy those supplies too, you guys. Alright, Pickett, you're going to come in Gibbon's rear. And you're going to come forward here. Another supply wagon captured. Why don't you guys go deal with that artillery? Yikes, Lynch. Stop eating so much canister. Alright, just finished off one brigade. Lynch is running away now. Can't blame him. Alright, Barksdale, shift that way. There's still several thousand Yankees in the southern flank, but the northern piece has been largely wiped from the field. Frankly, even if they get 20,000 reinforcements, I still have 31,000 men on this map. So I might be able to still figure it out. Or not to. Why is it trying to have me target these guys? Not at all. Then go here. The key mapping on this battle feels a little bit off. I also think the federal morale is just so bad at this point. Where they're riding to. Shoot the bastards. Stop wheeling, just shoot your damn guns. I also don't know at what point cavalry tends to rout, like what size unit. They're down to under 5,000 men at this point. Where are they at? Still 140 guns? 128. Well, their artillery's sticking around. The rest of their troops, not so much. But now that we've destroyed their infantry, we can move in and focus on their artillery. Granted, we've only got 20 minutes left in this phase. But we can do it anyway. Ramsey. Barksdale shifted north. Pennington's squad of cavalry there, a little bit of a bloody nose there. Alright, one artillery piece gone. Ramsey's infantry should be gone here momentarily. Enemy cavalry could try and ride around our lines. What about our far right flank? We got 800 men in that trench. Go send an additional 1,300 men there under Devon's over there. As a reserve, I think we can afford to pull one unit from our fort. We'll replace them with 1,300 men from Lane from sort of the south section of the map. William Amon is killed. That's unfortunate, sir. Made it through such a scrap to this point. Really would suck to die. Not that it wouldn't, I mean, you know, I guess dead is dead, right? Probably sucks somewhat equally. Alright. They're down to 3,800 men and 117 guns. We've destroyed 2 guns since we started focusing on that. But about 2,000 infantry. Barksdale, go shoot at those guns. It's also getting to be night, so I don't know how the game treats that. In terms of, does their accuracy reduce at night, or... Alright, everybody, that's going to do it here for part 64 of our look at Ultimate General Civil War and the Battle of Washington, playing as the Confederacy. We are into the final phase of the battle. We have one more episode left to determine everything. In the north, we have become the attackers. We have driven the Union off. We have flanked them. We are ravaging them. We now have just a few more hours to hang on if we hope to win through to absolute victory and win an independence for the southern states under our command. With that being said, we will address that in our last video, which will be the next video coming up tomorrow. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. We're coming to the end of all of it. It will be episode 65, and we will see, finally, whether we win to victory or whether we lose at the last moment, whether we lose at the last gasp and fall to the Federals in the last moments just shy of triumph. We will find out in our next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.